MetaVerse. The metaverse is the 3D-enabled digital space that uses virtual reality, augmented reality, and other advanced internet and semiconductor technology to allow people to have lifelike personal and business experiences online. MetaVerse is an immersive virtual world where people can meet, chat and collaborate as if they were in the same room. What is AR and VR? Virtual reality is a simulated 3D environment that enables users to interact with a virtual surrounding in a way that approximates reality as perceived through our senses. This approximate reality is accessed through a VR headset that take over users' field of vision. Haptics, including gloves, vests and even full-body tracking suits, enable more lifelike interaction with the virtual environment. Augmented reality is less immersive than VR. It adds digital overlays on top of the real world via a lens. Users can still interact with their real-world environment. The game Pokémon Go is an early example of AR. Google Glass and heads-up displays in car windshields are well-known consumer AR products. Types of metaverse. There are primarily two types of metaverses, i.e., centralized and decentralized. Centralized metaverses offer users a chance to interact and share experiences, but they do not have the freedom to control their environment. A single entity runs the entire virtual space, and they have its own set of policies that would have to be followed to be a part of that world. One of the most famous examples of this type of metaverse is Roblox. Decentralized metaverses offer much more flexibility in terms of user freedom. The power to make decisions is passed on to the community. Owners of land within decentralized metaverses can shape their environments, buy and sell their assets and much more. Examples of decentralized metaverses include the Sandbox, Decentraland, and much more. Companies working on metaverse. Several companies are working on developing infrastructure for the metaverse. Meta is building its metaverse called Horizon Worlds, where users can interact, attend virtual events, and more. Users utilize avatars to move around the metaverse to explore different areas and meet new people. NVIDIA. Even though NVIDIA is widely known for its graphical processing units, the company has been making huge waves within the metaverse space for its 3D design collaboration platform, Omniverse. Microsoft has adopted a different approach towards the metaverse by focusing their efforts on mixed reality. The company has been working on reshaping the exciting world of augmented reality. Their HoloLens allows users to superimpose virtual images onto their real-life surroundings. Where is metaverse applied? Product design and engineering. Augmented reality engineering space Arkansas 3S allows engineers to visualize their own 3D CAD models and work collaboratively on them. Engineers can visualize the data in an AR space, come together to interact on that model. They do design reviews, they make assembly checks, they use it for training. At the BMW pilot plant in Munich, engineers wearing augmented reality, AR, headsets gather around the engine bay of a new prototype vehicle to check the fitment of newly designed parts where the vehicle is real but parts are not real. Parts are composed of detailed 3D graphics streamed live to the engineers' headsets from a data platform in the cloud. Engineers use hand gestures to move them around, to understand where and how they fit. By conducting this validation work in augmented reality, BMW says it can evaluate design concepts by up to 12 months. Hands-on training. One of the most widely applicable uses for metaverse is training. Virtual reality can bring people together without the expense and downtime associated with traveling to a central training location. While training on video conference can be quite one way, VR makes learning a much more practical, hands-on experience. Surgery planning and support. Surgery-focused VR and AR solutions, such as those offered by HoloLight Customer and Hatch, are being used in operating theater. HoloLight's Luis Bollinger explains. And Hatch has an AI software solution that takes 2D scans of bones and body parts and turns them into 3D objects. They use AR and VR to visualize these 3D scans and use them for training, so surgeons can better prepare for surgeries. Bollinger says that when regulations allow it, AR will deliver value in live surgery. By having a virtual image of the relevant body part overlaid on the real one, surgeons can follow the incisions and movements they'd planned when preparing for the surgery. Employee onboarding. With more teams now operating on a remote and geographically dispersed basis, it's getting harder to make new employees feel welcome and included. Unlike desktop-based video conferencing applications, MetaVerse is a much more immersive experience. Participants use VR headsets and see other participants as avatars, while the presenter's hologram is there with real facial expressions and movement. As 5G advanced networks roll out, full 3D holograms can be projected onto AR glasses so that participants will really feel as if they are all in the room together. Virtual services for hands-on work. One very powerful use case for AR is the provision of virtual guidance for people faced with unfamiliar and technically challenging hands-on work, such as rescue workers, field technicians, or firefighters. Virtual overlays can provide them with vital information on what to look for, where to focus, and how to complete the task successfully. Bosch, for instance, has developed an AR application that guides its aftermarket workshops on how to perform specialist maintenance and repair tasks on vehicles, such as readjusting driver assistance sensors after replacing the windshield. It estimates that guided assistance like this can reduce the time taken to carry out certain tasks by as much as 15%. Networking, socializing and creating. To test out the social capabilities of the metaverse, Wunderman Thompson developed an immersive metaverse activation called Inspiration Beach for the 2022 Cannes Lions Festival. It allowed people from all over the world to experience the creativity, content, and connectivity. Built with metaverse platform, Odyssey, it featured a collaboration spaces, a networking lounge area, interactive shopping space, and DJ booth, as well as a creative showcase of Wunderman Thompson's most inspiring pieces of work. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this.